Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Reaction Videos. It's Beak Your Bus 107. This is a 10-minute episode, so we're just going to do one episode. But we're doing pre-marathon advice with running on veggies. I'm watching the vlog that I created in 2016, 17, 18, 19. I was trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon, and I've never seen these before. So come on, let's watch. Here we go. Pre-marathon diet advice with running on veggies. It's Lottie.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Wednesday, September 28th at 5 in the morning.
Early.
4:58 to be exact. I did not sleep well last night. Like, I went to bed at 9:30.
Good for you.
Like a light. Like
Good
1 hour
girl.
of a light. And then woke up like every 2 hours.
Probably high hormone
And then
phase, if I
finally
had to
just gave up and
guess.
started working. So I'm tired. But let's go to the
Sleepy goose.
It's bridge day.
Oh, November Project. I feel like I used the same 4 songs. Why is it so loud? I hardly have the volume up. Bridge Day at November Project was so much fun. High fives from April. So I'm clearly taking it easy, as I should. Friendship, friendship, friendship.
Ready?
Oh, Vader's a kid. He's little. I normally find the children and attract them.
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah. This is fun. I was just, Jeannie, my best friend Jeannie and I, who co-leads November Project at this time, we volunteered at a triathlon on Sunday to do hydration, be a hydration station, and we were chit-chatting about November Project and her time leading November Project in New York City and then Brooklyn. And it was just such a special time for us. It was just so fun. I can't imagine doing it now. Like, I wouldn't go now, but Candace. It filled a special hole for me that I needed. It helped me really find friends and be silly and goofy and just so great. Scaring the dog. Oh my gosh, look at that little cutie. So I need to turn it back up.
This is what we call multitasking here at Finish Line Physical Therapy.
It's a fun shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I
running
doubt
on
it.
veggies.
I don't know where I got it.
And my good buddy,
Lottie was probably
Lottie.
13 years old
And
here.
Lottie is going to help me figure out what the hell
Oh my god, this was
I'm
back
going to
when
eat this week and next week.
they didn't have the chairs.
Yes. I think this is what I want to eat all the time. Lottie, why couldn't I eat dried mangoes all the time?
People are surprised. They think it's fruit and that they could eat unlimited amounts of fruit. But if you look at it, it's condensed and it's dried, so it's much sweeter than regular fruit.
Which is why it's delicious.
And it has 20 grams of sugar for 4 slices.
Oh, shit.
So
I don't eat
20
it.
grams of
I
sugar
can't.
for
I
4
like
slices, and,
burnt
no one
myself
eats
out on
4
dried
slices
mangoes.
ever.
No. I'll eat the whole bag.
Yeah, so it's like you have a friend who you'll share it with. But yeah, like how many servings are in here?
4.
Yeah, and this is not feeding 4 people. Like you could finish the half a bag easily, and that's 40 grams of sugar. So you just want to be more conscious about things like that. Even if they are a health food, figure out what's actually in them.
Sugar, sugar, sugar. All right. So we are 10 days out from the Chicago Marathon.
Is it that soon?
Yeah. I think it's 10 or 11.
Lottie did a
Think-
full
you think you have
Ironman.
a calendar counting it down.
I do.
Every single time you wake up.
Yep.
Yes.
Explain to me what I should be eating this week and next week and how important hydration is since I'm traveling for the race.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god, she
think I
has it
wouldn't
on her
change
wrist.
anything too
Her
much
Ironman
2 weeks
wristband.
out because
What a
it does
badass.
take 2 weeks for
Look
your
at my
body
sweater.
to
I
adjust to a new
survived.
diet. So I would stick to
Bubble storm.
whole foods as much as possible.
Which I do anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet potatoes, brown rice, store your glycogen. And if you are traveling, even if you're not traveling, hydrating is not a bad thing. keep in mind to have things like Noon, which have electrolytes in them. But you don't want to have like
I'm not big on
sugary
Noon.
drinks like
Scratch.
Gatorade. I like Noon because
I don't like
it's
Noon.
not too sweet, not too caloric, but
Not my
also
jam.
giving you the hydration that you need.
I love noon, so that's not a problem.
I love
What are your
Noon.
favorite,
It's just
like,
not what I use to
breakfast
hydrate.
stuff? I feel like breakfast is my hardest meal.
Yeah.
I
always
did not
try
know
to
what I was doing back
think of
here.
things that I could travel with.
Oatmeal
since
is
you
now
would be
my
traveling
go-to.
for a race.
Oatmeal,
So
peanut
oats are
butter,
really good to have. You
flax
could have them
seed,
hot,
chia
you could have
seed.
them cold. What do you normally have for breakfast?
A bagel and a banana.
I don't do bagels
Okay.
anymore.
Is it a white bagel?
No, it's not my whole wheat.
Okay, so that's good. It's a whole grain. That doesn't sound like too bad of a breakfast, but I would also want to go take a step back and go to Whole Foods. So
Andre.
right before it's processed.
What? Andre, come make a cameo. What? What do you want? What's up?
What do you want?
Talk to us.
Why do you?
She's in trouble.
What do you
I'm in
want?
trouble. I'm always in
Andre.
trouble. That's like getting the text message that's like, "Can we talk?"
We should have told him it wasn't
At like
recording.
9 o'clock in the morning. When you get to work, and we're like,
Lottie.
we'll talk later, and you're like, seriously?
But anyways, you should try to have as much Whole Foods as possible.
Okay.
So
The day
oats are
before a
really
race or the
good.
morning
And
of,
because
you
feel
want
bread,
white
you're gonna have
bread.
And they make English muffins and they make cinnamon raisins.
White rice.
And there's no reason to not
White
have
toast.
sprouted
If you can do
Whole
gluten-free toast,
How many
nut
calories
butter.
should I be having a day?
Oh
I'm not that I'm
God.
gonna count calories,
Yeah.
but like,
You shouldn't really count calories. And you
Oh my
shouldn't
God,
be
good
fixating
answer,
on that,
Lottie.
But you should eat so where you're full, but you're not hungry, and more about listening to your body.
I've
Learn
always
to do
heard
that.
that like as you get closer to racing, you're supposed to like switch the amount of calories that you get from carbs.
To fat. Or-
No, carbs, like so that
Oh.
you're
'cause
going
you
from
just
like
told me, yeah.
30 or 40% of your calories should come from carbs to like 60 to 70.
Well, if you just think about that, I would feel much more bloated if I were to eat more carbs and less protein and fat. So I wouldn't do that so much because you might feel heavier and you don't
You just
wanna
want a
feel
little
heavy
bit
before
more
racing.
carbohydrates than
That's
you
true.
normally get.
But yeah, people like to make it complicated. They want to make this drastic change. Like, I have trained so much, but it's more about
Do what you
really
did in
think leading
training.
up to the race. How'd you eat before your long run 3 weeks ago? You know what I mean? Like, really take it back to basics.
Yeah, I used to eat like, I used to really go for the carb loading. Like I loved carb loading, and I would eat. until
Who
I was,
doesn't
like,
love
does
carb
it?
loading? But you don't want to get Thanksgiving full.
Yeah, open up your pants. Yeah, like
now
you
I just
shouldn't be
eat.
eating like
Now
that.
I eat normal. I figured out that carb loading isn't really a thing. You're just kind of like
It's
eat
not
carbs.
because
It's
your
really not.
glycogen taps out after a certain amount of carbs.
I didn't
so-
want to believe that. I wanted to think that I was like glycogen
Sorry, y'all.
positive.
You can eat whatever you want after the race. How about that?
Yeah. What's your favorite go-to after
You
the
can
race?
eat whatever you want, whenever.
It's hard to say. It's whatever I get my hands on because usually you don't have you're not in your kitchen after you finish a race, right?
Yeah.
So
What are your 10 favorite vegetables that are like carb heavy?
Oh.
I love kombucha squash, which are
Lottie is
like,
the
all
queen of
there's
squash.
So much winter squash out now. You could have fun.
Gosh.
Yeah, winter squashes. Have
What
you never
else?
thought about that?
No.
That's like obvious. Sweet potatoes are really good.
Love sweet potatoes.
Parsnips are also a starchy vegetable.
Lottie has a
Carbs.
book running on
Yeah, you
veggies.
could have fun. I like
It's
to go
right
to
here.
farmers
I don't know
market
if I'm gonna
and see
knock
what's
everything
out,
over.
See what's fresh, seasonal.
What about fruits? Are fruits carby?
Yeah, they are. They're carby, but they have a little sugar, so you just want to be mindful of that.
So don't kill a bag of
Yeah.
apples.
Look at that cutie.
Yeah, I would stick to low glycemic fruits, so like berries and grapefruits are really good.
Look at how
Bananas
delicious
are
that
great
looks.
before you run, and they have potassium, and they could really settle your stomach.
What are your thoughts on
So many
like, why
delicious
people turn to pasta before a race?
Meals.
Carby, it has carbs. It's probably one of the most carb-rich meals you could get. But then again, it's just going to make you feel heavy, and it doesn't have much nutrients in it. So
What a cool
people
kid.
like to eat it. You know what I like to have, and I've seen a lot of people eat sushi rice is really good.
Oh,
It's a little bit starchier than regular rice. And yeah, that's like a quick
Megan!
digesting carb that's good to have.
Everyone's at
for
finish
race.
line.
what do you think is the dumbest thing that you could eat like the day, 2 days?
Something
before?
new. Like
Anything new.
that you. Here you
Pretty
go.
much, like, don't say, oh, I'm gonna go try.
Before my half Ironman, I
this
had
stuff that I've never tried
bolognese,
before.
and I was like, "This is the
You know,
dumbest
go
thing
on
I've ever
eating
done."
fest.
I never ate
But
that
make sure
before
you're
during
eating
training.
throughout the day. So
But it
be
sounded so
conscious
good,
about
and
it.
it
If
was
you're
so
traveling,
good.
bring snacks with you.
And then I had
just did
Pepto
my
Bismol
half
just to
Ironman,
make
and
sure
I wasn't
nothing
sure where I
was
gonna
gonna go
get
wrong.
food, but I knew that I wanted a sweet potato before the race, so I brought sweet potatoes with me. Like, you don't want to go crazy and get yourself crazy, but these are things that will make your life much easier when you get there.
Yeah.
So bringing breakfast, bring something that you would want to have the night before that you maybe can't find. I wouldn't stay
Pack
out
it.
too late. Go to a
My advice to
restaurant and
people
have
is like
these
pack
crazy
Tupperware or
sauces
pack
that
your
are on
meals and just
pasta.
bring them with
Yeah.
you if they're like shelf stable
Yeah,
things.
cream sauces,
Like
any
I
dairy
bring my
that
oatmeal
upset your
places
stomach.
now that I
What are your
know
thoughts
what I
on
eat
coffee
before a
before a
race.
race?
I always drink coffee.
I
Me too.
always drink coffee.
Can't live without it. If I don't have coffee, I'll feel like crap.
Me
so
too.
I will have coffee.
Murder someone.
Yeah, I always have coffee. You just have to know, how do you feel training with it? Did you have coffee before your race? Did you have coffee before your long run? If you never had it and you only had it after you
Do
left, then
what
wouldn't
you
have it
did
before.
in training.
Pop it up for Lottie.
So cute. She's so little. I'm so little. We're so little. Now she's
What are we
married.
doing?
High fiving.
What are we doing?
Thanks,
That's
bud.
That's so cute. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. That's all. That was a boring episode. Bye.